New Year, new music alternative. Jam 88.3. Happy New Year from all of us at Jam 88.3.
Welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Candy.
My name is Steven. That was very nice of you to
Yawn?
let everybody, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. This is the morning show,
Morning show.
and we are doing a thing called the poll thing. It is apparently live on our Facebook Live right now, and so go ahead and go to our Facebook page and vote for today's poll thing. The question of the day is...
What are your New York, what are your New Year's Eve traditions?
Yes.
I'm trying to find there it is. There's the line.
Your favorite New Year's Eve traditions.
Yeah.
And initially, this question was supposed to be like your favorite Filipino New Year's Eve traditions, but then we realized a lot of, if not all of them, of these traditions are Chinese, actually, I think.
Some of them. I mean, obviously, Chinese and Filipino traditions kind of blend together, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what are your favorite New Year's Eve traditions? You got 4 options there. So check us out on Facebook Live if you want to participate. I got a lot of people saying hi right now. Good morning to Chanu Charms. Genna says good morning. Also saying good morning to Vinla and Vince. Bernie Coy says, good morning, everyone.
Wow.
And Jerome says, making hella noise. Good morning to you. Yeah, so that's one of the options. The options are A, jumping up and down at midnight, which I think is supposed to make you taller.
Yep.
If you
I've done that every year.
Has it worked?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, you tell me, Steven. Has it worked?
And it has it.
Nope.
B is wearing polka dots. C is making hella noise. And D is setting up fruit baskets of round fruits. So, I think C is something that they practice a lot. I know from being around in Davao. I have a lot of family in Davao City. They used to do that a lot because I know fireworks are strictly banned. In Davao City, of course, they're very strict at a lot of things. Like they're still on a really...
Strict lockdown?
Not strict lockdown, but they're basically on a stricter level than we are here in Metro Manila.
Okay.
And even during Christmas, I was talking to some of my family. There was a liquor ban going on there all the way until
sucks.
I think it's still in effect. It's still in effect until New Year's Eve, which sucks.
Yeah, I know because
part of
holidays is it. Some of it. I mean, it means drinking a lot.
yeah, part of the holidays, relaxing, maybe having a few drinks, with your friends or family.
Yeah.
Don Mark says, "Good morning, guys." Kui Kui says, jumping higher before year ends, making 1+ to your height. I like
adding 1+
like the
to your
RPG
height.
reference.
Yeah,
No, a lot of people do that.
I mean, I do that every year, like I said, but it never works. So I just gave up one year, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just never continued it because I'm like, man,
This ain't working.
yeah, this ain't working.
I'm gonna vote. Should I vote? Oh, I can't vote.
Making hella noise is probably my choice. Oh, that rhymes.
It makes sense because what is it? A lot of people, they bang pots and pans. There's fireworks. Some people say, I don't know if it's a Chinese tradition. They do it to get rid of the bad spirits.
Yeah.
I
to
think
ward
we
the
should
bad
all do
juju
that.
away.
I think we should make hella noise to
You
get
know
rid
what?
of all the bad spirits
That's
of 2020.
so true. I think we should do that, Steven, when we get home. But
Freaking 2020.
yeah. I do remember, I have a memory of me crying when I was a kid because it was too noisy.
Really?
Yeah, like it was too noisy. So back in, I don't even remember, maybe 1990 something, right? In our old house, my brother had a drum set, and my brother's room was in the attic, and he had a drum set. And so I think at that time fireworks were still allowed. The government wasn't very strict about fireworks at that time yet. So every year my dad would my dad would buy a ton of fireworks, like amounting to like a lot. Like,
just let
yeah,
him go.
he would invest in fireworks every year when I was a kid.
Your dad seems like someone who would enjoy fireworks.
Yeah, and what does that mean?
Your dad likes to have a fun time.
Yeah.
Like I see, like he has that glimmer in his eye. Like he likes to do fun stuff.
Yeah, and I remember crying because, first of all, I would always get worried from my dad. Because when it's New Year's and you watch the TV, you're always going to see news of people losing their arms, losing their
yeah.
fingers, and they would show it to really scare people off to like don't use fireworks and stuff like that. So that's what I would see when I was a kid, and my dad lighting up all these fireworks, and me just crying like, "Get out of there! Get out of there! You're not gonna make it on time!" You know what I mean?
You were crying because you were scared, or
Yeah, I was crying because I was scared for him. Like as a kid, I was like,
How did
"Oh
you-
my
how did
God,
you do
my
it?
dad's gonna die."
How did you do it?
Get out of there! Get out of there! You're running out of time.
Because you were afraid it was gonna explode. like in the
Yeah,
sand.
because you know how you light a firework, right? You need to light it and then you move away from it.
Yeah.
And like some people, yung mga, the injured ones, obviously they don't leave on time.
I don't know if it's necessarily they don't leave on time. I think sometimes
It
some of-
malfunctions.
It just malfunctions and it goes off quicker
Yeah.
than it's supposed
Well,
to.
that too. That doesn't make it any better, right?
Yeah, of course not.
I was super worried, and then combine that with just like all the noise. My dad would honk all our cars, like literally all the cars in our garage. He would just put it on like honk mode, like continuous. And my brother, whose room was in the attic, would play drums like non-stop, and his room wasn't soundproofed, so it was just like the whole house was just banging, and my dad lighting up all these fireworks, and I was like, as a kid, it's so stressful. I felt like a dog. I felt like a dog on New Year's
I feel
Eve.
bad for the dogs. The dogs have it the worst because there's not much they can do.
Yeah.
And I know dogs obviously have way better smelling abilities,
hearing.
but hearing also, right? So
Yeah.
that it's
Yeah.
like amplified for them.
Yes, to them it's like the house is being bombed.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's super stressful for them. So if you have dogs, you guys know what to do already. If you don't, why do you have a dog even, honestly?
Yeah, please take care of the puppers. New Year's Eve is a fun holiday, but for your dogs, it can be a stressful holiday if you don't prepare.
That was, speaking of dogs during holidays, I just want to say, like last New Year's, I was very proud of Bunless.
Why?
Because he was just asleep the whole time. You know why?
Oh, that's good.
Because he was in Mommy's Kilikili.
Yeah, that's true. He
Yeah.
does that.
So my dog was just buried under my armpit, and we were just like literally on the bed, and we were just cuddling. And he
I
had
think
this.
we fell asleep last New Year's. Like we just fell asleep.
We fell asleep, and then we woke up because we had to leave now to meet up with our friends.
That's right.
Yeah, we let the fireworks die down. So we were with our dog when the fireworks were happening, and so we. I swear to God, that's the first time that he slept through New Year's Eve. And I was so proud of him, and I'm so proud of myself too. I was like, so this is what you just gotta do. You just really gotta cuddle him and stuff.
Yeah.
And I also
Gotta keep
wrapped
them
him.
calm.
I wrapped him in those blanket thingies that you just Google it, the wrapping your dog during New Year's Eve.
It's supposed to relieve their stress a
Yes,
bit.
a little bit. It gives him a sense of comfort because it feels like something's hugging them,
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I did. And then obviously he was beside me. And so he fell asleep. I was just like, all these fireworks you could hear outside, and he was just snoring. And I
Yeah,
was
he does
so
that.
happy
He
about
snores.
that. Yeah.
We got a lot of people replying to this. Checking the poll right now. In the lead with 55% is jumping at midnight. 55% is jumping at midnight. No one voted for wearing polka dots. Coming in at second place, 36% is making hella noise, and 9% is setting up baskets of round fruits. A lot of people are commenting. Vin says our New Year's tradition is jumping to get taller. Raj says the first post by people on New Year's will be page 1 of 365. Those are so annoying.
Honestly, that's okay. First post of people in
No,
New
like
Year's.
page 1 of 365.
Yeah, that's so funny and annoying, but at the same time, I've never seen that. I've
You've
never
never
seen
seen
people
that?
post that. Yeah,
I
that's the
always see
first time
that.
I'm hearing that. I swear to God.
Those are so
That's a
annoying.
thing.
It's like when people post pictures at the beach and they're like, need to get my vitamin C.
Yeah, I
It's like,
get that.
wow,
I
you're
see that
so
all the
original.
time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're so smart. You can think of like a very witty caption. Anyway, so first page of 365. I've never encountered that caption ever in my life, but it makes sense, and also it makes sense that it's dumb. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a lot of captions as well that says like, "Get riddance 2020. I'm so ready for 2021."
I'm going to do something like that, but mine has a lot more curse words.
Oh yeah.
I hate 2020. Like, it just, it recently got a lot more worse than I expected. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
saying good morning to Miko says, "What's up?" And also Joey D is tuned
Joey
in.
is
Hey,
always
Joey.
tuned in.
He says, "Morning."
Good morning, y'all.
And a lot of people are greeting Joey. Yeah, Joey, greet Joey. He's an awesome dude.
Of
He
course,
says, good
of
morning.
adults.
Happy holidays. Of adults only.
Yes. I was gonna
I haven't
say.
seen him in forever, but
I
apparently
know.
he's always eating at Nihon Bashite.
Yeah, and apparently,
So jealous.
dude, apparently he has hair now.
Yeah, and he has hair now. Joe, you've changed. For the good, it seems.
Okay,
which is
Joey,
good.
I just want to say, it's so funny because you posted a Nihon Bashite photo last night, and literally, we were just talking about that. I know I said that in your previous Nihon Bashite post, but alas, it happened again. Because when I saw your post, like hours before I saw your post on Instagram, Steven and I were really thinking of going to Nihon, like yesterday. And then it didn't push through again because it was already at like 8. My event finished at like 8 and they close at 9. And you know how restaurants here in the Philippines are like,
Yeah.
they're like, it's 8 p.m. But their closing is at 9 and they're like, ay, sarado na po kami.
Yeah.
So we're
That's-
like,
that reminds
okay.
me. That's the place that we called.
Yeah, but anyway, so after that, we just went home and I saw your post on Instagram and I was like, oh my God, it happened again. Joey is in freaking Nihon Bashite again right on the day when we try to go. It's like, what is this? I think we should all go, Joey. Like, I think this is a sign that the three of us should go to Nihon
Yes.
Bashite today.
Yes.
Today.
Oh, today?
Yeah, didn't we talk about that, Steven?
Damn, okay.
Yeah, like later at 3 p.m.
Okay. I just want to take a nap. Saying good morning to Edward. Also, Dexter says, having a blast at 12 midnight and then you wake up at 10 a.m., you can't taste the leftover food from last night. I think
That
Joanne
means
is-
you have the virus. That's
Jesus.
I think that's a joke. No, that's a joke.
Yeah, I mean, that actually makes sense. That's sad, though. Ate Joanne says, good morning, Merry Christmas. Ace also tuned in saying good morning. Norma saying, much love for all of you. Raphael saying, nice to be back. Good morning to you two, DJ Candy and DJ Steve. Let's see.
Damn, we have a lot of listeners
Yeah,
right
there's
now.
a lot of people tuned in.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, go and vote on our daily poll or the poll thing. Our question is your favorite New Year's Eve traditions. A, it's jumping at 12 midnight,
Yes.
which I used to do a lot, pretty much every year. Number letter B is, what is letter B?
Wearing polka dots.
And C is
Making hella noise.
And
And
D?
D is the fruit baskets
Okay.
with brown fruits, which apparently is for good luck. Which what Ate John says, kami po every year naglalagay po kami ng mga coins sa bigasan at naglalagay po kami ng mga prutas sa mesa pampaswerte daw. Which I think that's a Chinese thing.
Yeah.
It has to be a round
I don't know
fruit.
about the coins in
I don't
the
know about that
bigasan.
either.
Like you put it in your rice container.
I don't know about that.
I know about like coins in your pockets and just shaking them when
I've
it's
heard of
12
that,
midnight.
yeah.
And I think that also it contributes to like making noise. Like the tradition of making noise on New Year's Eve, right? And also, coins, obviously. So like more money, yay.
Yeah, speaking of the poll though, checking in, we have a new leader. It's not jumping at 12 midnight anymore. Making hella noise has taken the lead at
Oh my gosh.
56%. Jumping at midnight has dropped to second place at 37%. And B&D don't even matter anymore because no one really voted for them.
Okay.
Raphael says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Dang, a lot of comments. You
You can do it, Steven.
I'm
You
looking.
can do it.
A lot of people are just saying Happy New Year. Rebecca says
Okay.
Happy New Year.
What's new on Jam 88.3 come New Year's? Well, there's only one way to find out, but it's very, very exciting for the station. We're very happy with the new playlist, obviously. If you guys haven't noticed yet, you should be ashamed of yourselves because the playlist has changed, and I'm very happy about it.
John has a tradition, I guess. I haven't heard of this. He likes to watch Iron Man 1.
The fudge?
I didn't know.
The fudge?
I didn't know that was a New Year's movie.
Okay, that's kind of weird,
I
but
know
okay.
this was last year or maybe 2 years ago. A lot of people would watch Avengers Endgame. If you watch it at a certain time, about what's his name, Thanos, when he snaps, you can time it that he snaps right when it hits midnight. It's a thing. It's like
I didn't know that. That's
I think
the
that
first
was like
time I've heard of that.
It was more of a last year thing because Avengers Endgame came out in 2019 or 18.
18.
Something like that.
I think. I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. I don't even know. But I speaking of the new year and coming into 2021, it's funny. I think we talked about this before. It's funny how a lot of people are very hopeful for 2021. I mean, don't get me wrong. Just keep being hopeful, guys. I'm not being a Debbie Downer here, and I'm not trying to rain on your parade or burst your bubble or whatever it is. But I read an article that says, like, I don't get why people are excited for 2021. It's the same thing. It's like there's still going to be the pandemic, and there are some vaccines, but obviously a lot of people are still wary of getting it. And obviously here in the Philippines, we're not going to get vaccinated in the next few months. So it's going to be New Year's in the next couple of days. So
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, a lot of people are saying, like, 2020 is like the worst. So many bad things that happen, and they're like, they're kind of thinking, I guess, like, what's the polarizing effect that it has to get better? But you could also say, what's not to say that it could just get worse?
Yeah, exactly.
This is maybe just the tip of the iceberg, which I hate. But anyways,
my friend read an article yesterday. I didn't really get into it, but the headline read, like, Southeast Asian countries should expect a worse 2021. I think it's
Why is that?
climate-wise.
Climate-wise.
Yeah.
Well, I just saw a thing off, I think, the Manila Bulletin, where we are still, other bad news, we're still ranked as one of the lowest countries in the Asian region, if not the world, in terms of internet speed. Like, and I remember Duterte made a claim that the telecommunication companies needed to improve, and it hasn't happened. Like, out of 130 countries or something that they have on their list, we're like at 110. It is so bad.
I don't know,
It's
guys.
so bad.
Just if you can, just I don't know, move to Australia or something.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Speaking of good places to live, Ramil says good morning from Baguio City. Oh, I love Baguio. I really.
Now we can go to Baguio, Steven,
My
because you have
best
your
friend.
license now.
My best friend is from Baguio.
Yes.
I love going there. It's one of the best places just to hang out, like, literally.
Anyway, let's get back to the poll here and wrap it up.
Okay.
I think we have a clear winner. So what's your favorite New Year's Eve tradition? Our clear winner is... What?
No, I'm laughing at the comments. A lot of people are commenting. Ken says, Happy New Year. Woof. The Joris says, Happy New. Didn't say New Year. Happy New. Can I request a shout out me?
Oh, wow. That's...
Hello.
How about you form your sentences right?
John Matthews says Pandemic Season 2 because of the new strain. Oh, God. That's
I
another
heard
thing.
about that.
That's another thing how 2021 can be worse because we're not exactly
There's a
in the
new
safe.
strain from the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Christine or Xteen Mercado says, Good morning, Stephen and Candy. And Rafael says, Oh, my God, the 110th spot. We should be very proud of it.
Nanalo na tayo, guys. Nanalo na tayo.
The worst. One of the worst. Nasa
All right.
top tayo of being the worst. Yeah, a lot of people are saying internet in the Philippines really sucks. Yeah. But checking the poll, the winner is...
It's letter C, making hella noise. So that's your top or your most favorite New Year's Eve tradition is letter C, making hella noise at 56%. And coming in second place is letter A, jumping at 12 midnight. And like what Steven said, let's not even bother checking letter B and D. Thank you guys so much for participating in today's poll thing. We got a lot of responses. I think everybody is pumped up and ready to just let this year go. But I just want to say, keep your expectations low for 2021.
Keep them low so you don't get disappointed.
Exactly. Okay, that's our tagline for today. Oh my God, that should be our tagline for the show. Keep your expectations low so you don't get
disappointed.
Yes, like reworded properly,
That
or
works.
better, But there you go, guys. Again, thank you so much for joining the poll thing. We're going to do another one tomorrow. If you have any suggestions on what question we should ask, go ahead and tweet us at JM83, at Candy Gamos, and at I am Steven Silva. But in the meantime, let's get back to regular programming. Here's Young the Giant with a song called It's About Damn Time. Just kidding. It's just about time. Only here on your new music alternative. You're on Jam 88.3.
Happy New Year from all of us at Jam 88.3.